Let's recap. I had a tenant for 12 years. The first 10 years all was well, except for that short stint she spent in jail, but I understood. We're human. Ish happens. Then March of 2020 rolled in, and the world as we knew it shut down. Everyone was ordered to stay in the house. Walmart and Target could not sell you food. Court shut down. If business wasn't deemed essential, you weren't allowed to do it. If caught, you were fined. If fined, you had to pay. These were the rules for everyone, but my tenant took it another step further. She decided she wasn't going to pay rent either. For 18 months, she stood her ground. For 18 months, I tried to reason with her. Ish didn't work. I took her to court. I won. She was evicted. And instead of leaving like a respectable adult, she flooded my ish. I cried. I laughed. I cried some more. Insurance stepped in and said it was all covered. The water damage, the vents that the tenant poured beans and mayonnaise down, the stove that she smashed up. And now we are here, the road to rehabilitate a beautiful home that was in an abusive relationship. This is the road to renovation. We're gonna learn, we're gonna grow, and we may even mess some stuff up, but hey, at least we'll be messing things up together. All right, y'all, we are here, they're here, and it looks like it's 40 degrees outside. I don't really like having coats on. I guess I'll put my coat on. Okay, so we're here to meet the production team to get this party started. So let's go ahead and go in and get started. Y'all know wherever I go, y'all go. Yeah, let's just put this coat on. All right, guys, I'm back in my car and I'm filling out some of the loss claim information, loss draft claim form. Now the thing about it is when the loss is so big, you have to go through the mortgage company, the holder of the whatever, do they hold the lien, the title, whatever they have on the property. And so this one form says third party authorization form, and it's saying to me that I'm authorizing a third party for them to communicate with the third party. Now, I'm wondering if the third party would be this company. And am I authorizing that? Communicate directly with my third party concerning my loss. Send disbursements to my third party directly. I don't know what any of this means. And of course, I'm about to go ask the third party. Because I don't know. I don't know, and I don't think I care. I'm not that big on micromanaging or having all this complete control. Another part of their party showing up. So two guys are in there already. And it looks like another truck is just pulling up. Yeah, I'm going to let him know that he can go ahead and park right there. Because I don't think anybody lives in that house. So, I'm leaving the house now. You know, the house in Waldorf.
Oh, what's going on there?
I met with the production team. I think they're called a production team. Either that or I just want to make a movie, so I keep calling it the production team. I don't even remember. Yes, I met with them. We walked through the house. They gave me the sample, the paint sample book, so I can start picking colors, and so that I can write on the form what I'm selecting for each room. And they're gonna send me a list with the budgets for each item. And so I can start going shopping. They said at like Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever.
Okay.
Your mama's flooring, carpets, it don't even matter. So, but the important part is to have the numbers so I can kind of know what I'm staying in between. And so I met with 3 gentlemen. So it was 3 of them. But what was so dope was this. And this is what I had said earlier anyway. I had said the sliding door downstairs. I said, nothing's really wrong with that door. Except for it doesn't have the hardware, right? But the insurance approved for a whole new door to be installed. And I was like, hey, I'll take it. New is new. So the guy, he said, you know what? He said, you really don't need a door. And they actually locked it. They stuck a lock a screwdriver or whatever, like a screwdriver like thing in there, and it actually locks. So he said it's actually a good door. He said, so we can just put hardware up here and use the budget for that door to replace the front door. Like, yes! Girl, it just keeps getting better and better. And so, of course, he says when they replace the front door, all that dry rot around the door is going to be fixed anyway, because it's going to need to be fixed for the door. And then, then I was also asking him about, essentially he was also saying, like, wherever I save money, that money could be applied elsewhere, right? And so then he was saying that I was asking him about the floors, because my good Fab fam, you know, they be looking out for me, girl. Don't be talking about them. So they were saying something about laminate, waterproof, like wood, you know, wood plank, laminate wood, like plank, waterproof stuff. So they were saying to me, like, carpet is going to be cheaper than that. So that, you know, just replace carpet with carpet. Boom, okay. I said, but what about the tile? Because remember, they doing that whole floor. They said, if you replace the tile with the laminate planking, you will have enough laminate planking to actually even do the bathrooms with laminate planking.
Oh, wow.
I was like, whoa. And then he says, and then with the money, he says, to replace the front door, he said, I can, instead of doing the sliding door, he said, I can use that money to replace the front door and that front bathroom door and have that front bathroom painted. Because he says the insurance didn't approve for that bathroom to be painted. I was like, and I just loved it because, yeah, and what I loved was,
God, this is what it gets to feel like. And just like, I'm so excited.
Girl, because, you know, in my mind, I was willing to come out of my own pocket. Like, okay, bill me. How much you going to take to change that door? How much you going to take? And he's like, oh, we can just switch this around, switch that around. Boom, 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 boom. It'd be covered in your price.
Right.
I was like, let's do it. Let's do it.
Was that the guy that took the meat out the,
It was him. And I think the other guy might have been his dad. So they were, both of their last names was you know, the company last name. I don't be revealing the company last name until I know they're gonna do good or bad. Then we know how we want to expose them. But yeah, so I was like, it's a really, it's becoming a really good, pleasant experience. But he did say it's gonna take about 3 to 4 months. I'm like, dang, that's how long it take to build a house, ain't it?
Well, yeah, me and Carl was talking about that yesterday. That is, you getting a new house, basically.
Yeah, but I'm like, you know what? I just believe in perfect timing, so it is what it is. And again, my insurance has said that they will cut me another check when the time comes. You know, that 4 months gets ran out.
Wow.
So I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'm paying pretty much absolutely nothing in this investment.
Right.
Yeah, so tile floor would be more expensive than the laminate, which is crazy.
Including because in a normal process like this, you'd still be paying the mortgage.
Amen. Amen, Sister Soldier. Yeah, because I'm like, that's true too. The fact that whatever you may pick in a property is going to be your own personal style and taste. And you're making, like, my red ass countertops, right? And you're making the assumption that everybody else is going to think it's just as beautiful. But yeah, they'll buy the property and, like you said, just rip that stuff out anyway and replace it with what they want. So why did you invest money into this? For what? Huh? For why? For why?
For what? For what?
And I ran back by them also the showers, because you know me, girl. I was determined to get some new showers. Even if I had to pay for it. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't even trying to hear me out. Because they're just like, oh no, you should just wash it, clean it, and let the new owners deal with it. Like, if they, if they don't want it, let them get. I was like,
they want to replace it.
Yeah, so according to them, again, it just doesn't make sense to put money into something that you don't have to. Because it's not like you putting in new showers is going to get you X amount of money, X amount of more money. But I don't know. I think I might just have to see, because I just don't, in my brain, I just don't see those showers cleaning up. They act like they can clean up. In my mind, I'm like, that scum, that dirt is so deep. And my whole thing is, I
can see the possibility of them having stuff to, what did Jay say?
Jay thinks he can clean it his daggone self. But in my mind, I'm like, boo, we don't do that. Yeah, Jay is ready to get in there and scrub. The problem is, I feel like if he gets in there to scrub, then that means I need to help. I don't want help. Make me look bad. Like, girl, what do you do? Nothing.
Yeah. So will the people do it?
Well, I think what I'm gonna insist on from them is for them to at least give me the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because if the numbers are between $2,000 to $4,000, it just might make sense for me to feel like we got these beautiful new floors, we got this beautiful new tile, we got all of this beautiful stuff. Let's have a beautiful shower too.
Yeah.
It just might, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of get to know what you're saying no to, Exactly.
Like at this point, I don't even have a number, because I would like to know the numbers for that. And I think for that one, the bathtub in the hall bathroom, because that bathtub looked dirty too. But the bathroom in the basement can be that one doesn't look as grimy. So. But they're doing a great job. Oh, they're going to have somebody come out to look at the fireplace. So that wasn't done. And I think they did get approval to have the plumbers come out and look at the plumbing. And then I also showed them the outdoor drain, because I said it looks like it's been clogged. She almost like it was clogged up on purpose. I don't know. So they're going to look at that too. So we ain't done. Yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan right now. I'm satisfied. I'm happy. But like I said, I do feel like I would want that shower replaced.
Yeah.
That's my desire. And I want it replaced for a good price. So that's my desire. Like, we get to dream, girl. We get to dream. So my dream would be, again, we was just talking about this in the other video about how I'm ready to spend money. Remember, I was like, every time, remember when I did that thing about spending the $4,000 as if I was debt free, and I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that, and every time I went to buy whatever I wanted to buy, either it was free or on sale or it was crazy. This is what's happening with this house too. Think about it. I was ready to buy all my own appliances. Remember? I was thinking, first of all, I was saving up all the money because I thought I was going to have to buy everything myself.
Yeah.
And then, when it came down to it, I was ready to buy my own appliances. And then they're like, oh, no, you ain't got to buy it because we got the insurance to approve it. Then I'm like, okay, well, if I can't buy appliances, how about I buy this? So, again, it's like everything. I'm like, okay, if I can't buy appliances, let me buy a shower, dog. Can I buy a shower? And they're like, nah, we don't want you to buy a shower. Leave that shower there. It's like the universe still is not trying to collaborate with me spending money. So it's like, okay, universe, just give me a new shower, however you see fit. Yeah, so it's so funny. Oh, and then remember, I was like, I'm prepared to buy a new door and to buy a new trim around the door. Girl, and then it's like, if we don't replace this door that doesn't really need to be replaced, we can buy a door with this. Like, what? Okay, fine. Y'all gonna let me buy something. Let me buy a shower. Can I buy the house a shower? Can I buy the baby a shower? Let me buy the baby something. I love it. And it goes back to my whole thing of I like keeping my money. And the universe conspires with me to keep my money while still giving me what I want.